Hey everybody, how you doing, John?
Hey, laddie, it's good to be here with you.
So here we are for Halloween fun in Adobe Firefly and Photoshop with me,
Huzzah,
and
huzzah.
Andrew Kavanagh, and John Williams.
Oh, you gave
Who's
away my secret identity.
are you a Viking? What? What are you?
I'm like grandma's.
A Muppet? Are you a Muppet?
My grandmother made a Viking costume. This would be it. Yeah, pretty sweet. I know. Don't be jealous.
That's right. Don't be shy. So for those watching and coming on in, welcome everybody. Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
I see we got Dennis Dunbar is in the house.
Dennis.
Happy Hopeful Friday. Yes.
Hopeful. I'm hopeful too. I'm hopeful.
Hopeful
Yeah.
about the end, right?
It's hard to be hopeful sometimes, but we press on.
That's right. We press on, new energy.
R.
Let's see, someone else coming
I'm
in.
a pirate now suddenly.
SK's here. Hi, Drew from Bangladesh. Good to see you here.
Hello.
Dennis says, love the beard, John.
It took me a week to grow this laddie.
So yes, we're going to be Halloween fun, Adobe Firefly and Photoshop. And got lots to go over. So shall we jump right on, John?
I think we should jump.
So I'm gonna let you go first, John.
Oh, and
Ooh,
look, I have a picture.
What is that?
Already. Well, it's a pretty picture, lovely composition, except we have these distractions here.
If wires are in the way.
If only there was something we could do about these wires. Oh, bother. Well, the Photoshop team, once again, those awesome geniuses have done it again. I'm going to duplicate this layer by doing Command J, doink, so we have an extra. And I'm going to go right over here to this new thing in Photoshop 2025, and it is part of the remove tool lineup. I guess lineup, whatever, cadre of magic. So I have the remove tool, and so I'm going to click on that. Now there's something new here, laddie. Arg! It's called Find Distractions. And if I do say so myself, those wires can be a bit distracting unless
it's a distraction.
Unless it's an artistic choice, and then you're entitled to your artistic integrity. That's fine. But I myself would rather. So you have one quick removal here. Hi, Rose from New Zealand.
She says, "Don't jump too high."
I'll try not. Well, I'm white man can't jump, they say, and especially 58-year-old men can't jump too high because you might break a hip. Just saying, but
all right, so under find distractions, we have
find distractions. Am I a distraction? Should I be removed? And we have a one-click removal. Saludos, Rafael. Wires and cables or people. Okay, all right.
Well, see here. So I'm at Adobe Max in Miami.
Oh, very nice, Rafael. I'm sorry I missed you, man. I'm hoping to be in LA next year.
Cool.
So you have some choices here also. If you look over here, just right next door, you have some choices. You can auto using generative AI. It may use generative AI. Photoshop will decide, I think I should use, or you can force it to use generative AI or AI off. And sometimes that could be a good thing. It could be, you can also get pretty hilarious results with the generative AI. So it's good that it kind of like auto detects that. So I'm without further ado, let's click the wires and cables button because it's going to take a while, and we'll have a brief musical interlude here.
I don't see why you would turn generative AI off if you're going to do it, though. I would imagine it does a better job with it on.
I would think, and I like the fact that it gives you the choice, though. So it's kind of fun. Sometimes with people removal, you can get some pretty interesting things with generative AI. I saw Tony Harmer at Adobe Max do one, and it removed the people, but it replaced them like these little. Oh, and look at that!
Nice.
Just like they're gone. And so I was concerned, honestly, a little bit about.
Can you do the turn the top layer on and off so we can see?
Yeah. So I was concerned about this part right here because they have this like little mesh lattice, whatever here.
Yeah, a
Uh,
lot of information there.
yeah, but it said no, those aren't wires. Smart, smart,
Right.
smart. Before, after.
Raphael says there's tons of cables in Mexico City. Maybe you both can come help remove them.
Oh, yeah, man. I'd love to go to Mexico City, man. I was actually thinking about that. All right. So this also is kind of just driving me nuts. So we can just kind of like, I wonder if you just scribble.
So that's
Will
with the
you remove?
remove tool, right?
Yeah, I wonder. I haven't tried the scribble method. I usually kind of like make a little lasso around it. Yeah, that didn't do it. Okay, so I'm going to just
Yeah, you
draw.
might have to do the whole thing, right?
I'm just going to go. You don't have to like cover in the whole thing. Just kind of go around the edge and give it a sec. And watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Drum roll. And
Removing.
there we go. So
Nice. Yeah,
so
pretty
yeah,
seamless.
look at that.
Cool.
And I mean, yeah, you can zoom in and further refine it if it didn't get quite everything, but it does a fantastic job. And what a time saver, right?
Cool.
What a time saver. And time is money.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you think about that?
Pretty cool. Can I try removing some people?
Yeah. Oh, you want to remove some people? I can think of a few people. I'd like to remove a few. Okay, so
Let me add to stage. But then I really want to, you could see Firefly, but that's later. I'll go over to Photoshop and I'm going to open up the wires and people. Let's see. So here's like a museum shot.
Oh, I love that. Beautiful. I gotta see I see where this is going.
Nice museum.
Yeah.
And so just like John showed, if you go to the remove tool under in the kind of like spot healing brush general area, once you do that, you have the find distractions button in the options bar. And then under mode, I have generative AI on. So if I click there, instead of wires and cables, I can click people. And then I'm not sure if you can see that, but if I zoom in, you'll see that they're kind of like highlighted by this kind of pink mask.
And it auto selected those people, right?
Right. And then
cool,
auto selected them, did a little pink mask. And then if I just go up to the options bar and click the check mark, it says removing area.
Yeah, this is cool.
Pretty good. Jumps slow at first, but it looks like it's almost there.
Remove the paintings, Afira said. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I don't know why it left one or created in one new person, but this is before.
Right.
This is after. It took the guy on the right and then put him in the middle.
So that's what I was talking about. Like Tony Harmer was demonstrating. It took out the people, but it made a new person, just random kind of in there. So
pretty clean though. Pretty clean.
Very clean. Looks very convincing. I mean, it's better. It's a
so then I don't like this little white kind of square, so I'm going to see about just doing generative fill. So just make a simple selection. Come on. There we go. Then my little contextual taskbar.
Here we go. Here we go.
I click on generative fill and then hit generate. See if it cleans that up nicely. And then I might see about removing that guy in the middle.
Rose brought up a good point. She said she's not really crazy about like removing the power pole. That's a good point. So yeah, sometimes you have to kind of use a little bit of intervention. You have to jump in and maybe remove that power pole, or
True.
It's kind of up to you. You're the artist, Rose.
So then in the properties panel, it gives you 3 variations. The first one didn't do anything. The second one, it's kind of lighter. Third one, it's back again. Kind of likes that persistent thing. So the second one's fine. What I tend to do, just to keep it so there's not too many layers, if I know I'm not going to make changes, I will select the top one, shift click, then a bottom layer, Command E to merge those two.
There you go.
Then with the space bar hand tool, go to the middle. And then I'm going to just, from the polygonal lasso tool, regular lasso tool, I'm going to make a loose selection around this guy and see if I can clean him up because he's a little funky in the head area. And then general. Aren't we all?
Funky in the head area.
Come on, you can do it. Don't get weirdo. Don't put aliens in there. Or
Oh,
put an urn or something, you know? What the heck?
that's all that's left of him after you remove
Happy Halloween, everybody.
this, right. Poof.
Okay, here it did it. It's got a little bit of a weird shadow cast,
Shadow, yeah, a little bit. And
but it
then
is pretty clean. And then here it put a
a hobbit.
mixture of like a monk that's like a midget with the head that's been squashed down. I'll have to keep this one because it's just too absurd.
Well, that's Frodo. He's looking for Mordor.
From the big man to Frodo. So Frodo it is.
Frodo.
So I'll come back to the
Frodo
room.
Baggins.
John, did you have an image where there were people you wanted to remove as well?
This one's kind of challenging, man. This one's kind of challenging. Okay, so oh, here we go. So here's the original. It was a family vacation picture, and we visited NASA because we like nerdy stuff. So
Nerds rule.
nerds rule, yeah, fist bump, nerds. Let's see. Can I share my screen here? Is that cool?
Let me bring it up. Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
I got it.
Looks
I'm
good.
using self-help here. This is okay.
This is
So
a astronaut museum, NASA museum. It looks good.
yeah, it's NASA, and that's a Saturn V rocket over there. Pretty neat. So nerds unite, Zafira. Yeah. So I love this, but as you can see, if you kind of zoom in a little bit, you see. Oops, my bad. Oh, I'm assuming I'm on the wrong screen. I feel it's embarrassing.
Looks good. You can still do it, right?
Yeah, so we'll zoom in here, and you can see that there's
Some people
there's some people.
behind.
They have every right in the world to be there. I mean, they're there with their families and having fun, marveling at how
But
technology.
it's your photo of your family, so let's get
Darn
rid
it,
of it.
yes. Okay, so I'll give you a quick preview. Ended up with this after just a little bit of cleanup. So there's a little bit of camera raw involved in there, maybe, but I don't want to get too deep. But I just wanted to see how far we can
Nice.
go if we just start over and oops.
So that's the
And
after.
so
So show us how you did it.
okay, I don't know, man. I'm scared. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna find some distractions, and I'm gonna get rid of the people. And okay, people. Let's try that again. No. Oh, I know. Well, I'm having the right thing. Don't be embarrassing me in front of those kids. Come on now.
People.
Find people.
Is it because it's a smart object?
I wonder if that's the case. So you know what? I'll just rasterize this later, just for giggles. Okay, we'll just yeah, I guess that's what it was. Okay, that's cool.
Smart objects are always touchy that way, right?
I keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind definitely. So I like to make copies if it's going to be something that's going to be semi-destructive, just in case I have got to have that safety net.
All right, so they're selected.
Okay, so here's the bad thing though. So I was
Your son is selected too, though,
oh
right?
no, yeah, there's my boy Aaron. We don't want to remove him. He's part of the family. So I'm just gonna like.
Will you
Oops.
hold Option or
Thank you. Option. I had the wrong button. There we go. Option. And I think I'll make so I'm gonna left bracket, make my brush smaller so I can kind of see it's kind of a tight fit there. I'm gonna go in there and just like undo that part. Looks like part of his hair.
Rose says, I've just tried one and it tends to select the smaller people.
Yeah, so I think because Aaron is kind of standing back there, it looks like maybe it detects him as a photo bomber. He's not a photo bomber. Now you can.
I like the fact that your kids have long hair.
Yeah, they well,
it's good look, cool look.
I made the mistake of telling them there's a guy way back here. I'm gonna go ahead and just select him to. There's some people here, and see.
And for that, you just paint. It defaults to the plus, right?
Yeah. So I'm holding down Command to add to the selection. Okay, so that looks good. Now I'll go up here to the little plus at the top. Boop. Plus,
hit and remove.
It's thinking. So yeah,
wow, very nice. Yeah,
not perfect, but I mean, pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good for 3 seconds of Photoshop magic, right?
Yeah. You can totally do it fast. Now you can fine tune it by making like a selection. Like I made a selection around Aaron and Ben here, and just kind of like worked off of that.
Pretty cool.
And I mean, you can fine tune it, but as far as a one-click solution, it's not bad. And I ended up going into Camera Raw, and I also did a little bit of a little dental work on myself. Like, what is that? So, and then ended up with that, and just kind of clean it up a little bit, but pretty good, and added a little bit of fake depth of field in Camera Raw too. They have
Mika
that.
says woo goo.
Woo goo! I like it.
Woo goo.
Woo goo. It's my favorite Italian dish. And
Penguin
also
blue waving tear. Boo.
I don't know what that means, but it's pretty funny.
Well, I was going to show one more thing this
Okay,
time.
yeah.
Photoshop beta.
Yeah, I'm done, man. Yeah.
And then
I can't wait to see this. This is great.
And then from there, we can jump into Firefly and have some true Halloween fun.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm going to.
And yes, that's where I'm wearing. That's where I'm wearing the hat, Rose.
Oops, got confused there. So here I am in the Photoshop beta, and I believe if I just go to, I'm not sure if you create a new one, so I'm just going to do like a new kind of preset. Let's say recent, maybe 2048 by 2048 document. And then now if you go to, remember, this is the Photoshop beta. Now, if I go to edit, there's a new thing called generative workspace. So this comes up.
Yeah.
Explore many ideas at the same time to quickly create elements you need for your images, safe for commercial use. So what I'm going to do is at the bottom where it says describe the image, I'm just going to paste a prompt, Halloween prompt, of which stirring a bubbling cauldron. And I'm first just going to see what it does on the first generation. Yeah, it's created 4 different witch images. All right, so then if you click on it, you get a larger view. I don't really, I guess then you then click on the preview at the bottom, you get the other ones. They got funky faces, like they're kind of puppets, mixture of puppets and real characters.
Part of the Halloween motif there.
So then this is what I wanted to see. So this is where this supposedly excels, is when you're in this workspace, you've done, say, one kind of prompt series, and you're like, you know what? I'm curious, what would it be like if it wasn't just a witch? So a witch, cat.
Oh yeah, cat.
I don't know. I don't think you need to put an A. You just say cat.
Okay.
Rabbit. What else? What other creature should I have?
Let's see. Lemur. No. Camel. No. What was a witch like? Cats. They like cats. Snake? A snake? Would a snake be too? I don't know. Not everybody's crazy about the snakes, so I don't know.
How about just witch, cat, rabbit stirring a bubbling cauldron? Is that good?
Yeah.
So I hit generate.
Keep it simple. Why not?
That's right.
I don't know. That's pretty good result. Oh, and interesting. Okay.
So it's kind of weird. It kind of ignored, I guess, a witch and. So you have, as an example, a witch with a rabbit.
And it's a dude witch.
Then you have a witch with a rabbit that looks like it's about to cook a rat.
She's gonna like, okay, all right. Wow, things took a dark turn.
It likes rabbits. Where the hell? Oh, maybe that was the cat. It's about to stir. It's about to cook the cat while the rabbit looks on.
Right, sure. Cat, the other white meat.
I think the cat's already in the pot here.
Spider Rose says,
All
I
right,
need.
brand new feature, everybody. Brand new feature. Keep
Yeah.
keep it down. Relax now. Relax.
That's good. That last one that came up pretty good, except she looks kind of like my grandfather.
All right, so I'm gonna get just real quick, just to get rid of the witch, a frog, cat, rabbit, and I'm gonna say dragon just to see.
Ooh, a dragon.
So get rid of the witch altogether, and then I'm gonna hit generate. So a frog, cat, rabbit, or dragon stirring a bubbling cauldron.
Okay.
Got rid of the witch. So let's see. There we go. So this is more fun. So
Oh, okay.
now
Okay.
it's kind of like more like a
Oh, now the
fun
rabbit.
gathering.
It's the rabbit's turn. Okay.
This is first, iteration, a bit
Uh-huh.
strange, but
Uh-huh.
I can imagine in the future it'll get pretty good. But that's a taste of weirdness with generative workspace and Photoshop beta.
Pretty cool.
So
It's right there baked into Photoshop.
yeah, Photoshop beta. So we'll
Nice.
jump on back and ready to have some fun with Adobe Firefly, John.
I reckon.
Let's
I
jump on
reckon
in.
I reckon I am.
There's John's
All
Adobe
right.
Firefly.
There's my screen right there. Look at there.
Looking
And
good.
I'm just saying, generative video coming out soon.
Nice.
Very exciting. All
Always
right, let's
changing,
make.
always changing.
Yeah, let's get rid of that. Beep. And I copied and pasted a prompt of my own, if you don't mind. It's called Pumpkin Village. And we're going to create a whimsical village where all the houses are carved pumpkins, each with its own unique face and personality. And the streets are lined with glowing jack-o'-lanterns. All right, Firefly, your turn. Take it away. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, I got it. Thank you. Oh, my word. Okay. Oh, hey, pretty good.
Yeah, it looks nice, like a painting.
Hey, that's nice. Now, why is it so small? I
I was gonna say, can you zoom?
yeah, I can.
Oh, I know. If you hit close
Yes.
under the
Oh.
settings on now in the top left, you have a fast mode option. So if you choose fast mode, you get a smaller
Smaller one.
preview, and then you have to hover, and then you can upscale any image you like, though.
Okay, it's not by default. And let's see.
Right. So if you're looking at these images and you like one of those,
Yeah.
if you hover, you'll see it says upscale top right. And
Yeah.
then when you click that one, then it'll generate it larger.
I gotta say, I'm kind of digging these. These are kind
Yeah,
of
well done though, right?
cool. Very cool. So yeah, and you could go in and maybe I like the
third and
blue.
the fourth the best, maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I do too.
So once you hit upscale, and we'll see.
Scale, upscale. Okay, cool. And yeah. Oh, well, isn't that darling? I love
Yeah.
that.
Nice.
There you
Yeah,
go.
good, cool.
Now this guy's eye right here. But you know what? That's fixable. We can.
He's missing an eye, so it's got an eye and a nose.
You know, that's part of the charm, though. Actually, it's kind of like old one-eyed Jack.
That's right. Just give him a patch there.
Yeah, maybe you could like toss in some extras. Like I don't know, you can like add in, I don't know, a ghost kind of floating down the street, or some bats in front of the moon.
So yeah, Raphael says that still takes a credit, the fast mode. Also another credit if you upscale.
I just burned through 2 credits right there. Boom, right in front of you. That's okay.
It's only a couple credits as opposed to, a lot.
That's okay. Yeah, and considering the fact that I got pretty good results on the first try, I'm not too upset about that. Because you can go in, and of course, if you know Firefly, you can have a lot of adjustments here. You can change some stuff, adjust your visual intent. I'm quite happy with this, actually. I don't know.
I think it looks great.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to change anything, but you can if you want to.
So what I would do is make sure you download it, and then you
Yes.
can bring it into Adobe Express later to add text and make it like a flyer. Yeah.
And there you go. Or you can change your aspect ratio and turn it into like a TikTok-y.
And then Mika has a good point. He says, just remember, not having credits doesn't stop you from being able to generate an image, only from the fast lane.
Fast lane.
Slow you down a little bit.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great
good point. Good point. Thank you.
Absolutely. By the way, Micah knows more about AI and that whole world than I will ever know. So
yeah, and he's done the pre-con with Russell Brown, right?
He most certainly has.
Yeah, cool. So can I jump on into Firefly and have some Firefly fun?
No. Okay, all right, just this once.
Add stage. So there's my Firefly.
All right, Raphael, man, glad you joined us. Thanks for having a good weekend, man.
Cool. Is he taking off?
And Micah says he'll be back next year. Dude, I've never been to a Russell. I was just telling Andrew earlier. I guess one of my bucket list items is to attend a Russell Brown pre-conference, which I've never done. Someday, maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe a TA.
Well, I don't want to go too crazy, but I mean, I'd just be happy to be there.
So yeah, as John said, some wonderful things with Firefly. The one thing I wish they could do though is when you go to the main page, so I'm at firefly.adobe.com, you start off here. I wish you could choose like what format you want, like size format.
Oh, right. Yes, I do too. I do too. That would
And
be nice.
as well as other options. So they kind of like they take credits from you and you kind of like don't have
And then you got to refine it from there. Yeah, I know. I'm not crazy about that myself.
So I'm gonna do a pumpkin patch myself. So it's pumpkin patch time.
Copycat.
Well, mine's a pumpkin patch under a full moon where the carved jack-o'-lanterns have sharp menacing grins and glowing red eyes with creeping vines wrapping around the ground.
Oh, well, never mind. Wow, that sounds much better than my lame piece of crap.
So I'm hitting generate. So it defaulted so that, that's another one I couldn't choose if I want it to be art or photo. So this time I'm going to choose art. It's defaulting to the Firefly Image 3. I'm going to turn off fast mode, keep it at square. I move the visual intensity to the right, and I'm just going to hit generate again.
Why not? Because you can.
Because we can.
It's a free country, dang it. Let's see.
It's time for a sinister pumpkin patch to appear.
Sinister pumpkin patch. Ooh,
so this is pretty satisfying. Look at the nice lines on these,
Yeah.
And then I just hit the right arrow to go through. Yeah, these could be good.
These are my minions. They're like, yes, master. What shall we do to you?
Look sinister, huh? Those pumpkins.
They are sinister pumpkins.
So always remember to download. So I go to download all. Just make sure I download all of them. And then if I like one more than the other, I can go to the bottom right and I can say, save to library. Sure. It's fine.
Why not? Yeah. Save to library.
And then I can click again and say submit to gallery, where put your name in, and then it's going to submit it to the Firefly gallery, where it doesn't necessarily automatically mean you'll be shown, but if added to the gallery, anyone can view the image, use and remix your prompt, as well as like your image. So
okay.
That image. Should I do another one before I let you jump back in? Another prompt?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
So let me just find.
We're having fun here.
Yeah, have something different. Dark Enchanted Forest. So here's a new one. A dark enchanted forest filled with ghostly apparitions and glowing eyes peering through the fog. So I keep it to art, square, and we're at the new Firefly Image 3. I think before we had a preview of it, now we have like the released version of Firefly Image 3 model. So these are pretty nice.
Yeah.
You get that nice fog feel.
Now, I don't want to walk through there.
Yeah, not scary at night, huh?
We need someone to hold on.
The ghosts are coming out of the ground.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you, Joe?
I think it's working.
Okay.
Maybe just Joe. Anyone else having problems with the stream?
Yeah, let us know if you're having a problem.
I think it's good. But yeah, download all and jump back in the room and let John have some fun.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
All right, so back to your stage.
Okay, sure. I'm back on the home screen. Found another prompt here.
This one is going fine here. So yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. All right, so this is a vintage haunted house portrait. Like something from like a Blumhouse movie or something. I know. I better go. I will. I'm already packed. It's already great. It's a 1920s inspired.
1 year away, and he's already packed.
Oh yeah. Well, I only have 3 pairs of underwear, so Hunt. That's not true. I only have two. Okay. Haunted house complete with broken windows, sagging balconies. This is like a Bob Vila, this old house kind of thing. Creeping ivy, ghostly figures appear in the windows, and a figure in the
Post
video.
it. Post that prompt.
Dude, this is a fancy prompt. We'll see how far Firefly takes this.
Sagging balconies.
I know, sagging balconies.
You're my sagging balcony.
Hey, hello. Oh, one or more words meet user guidelines and was removed. Which would
I
that
still have good solid images, so
be? But you know what? Yeah, it's you know what?
you
We'll
click
just
for a bigger view.
ignore that. And
Yeah, that'd be good.
oh,
Reminds me of Psycho, the house in Psycho, right?
it kind of does. It's like it's a real fixer upper. It's a fixer upper. And oh, wait a minute. Does she have a head? Does she have a head? Let's see. I'm gonna
And
upscale.
this is here. Hey, Adobe family.
Hello. Good to see
Those
you.
are very nice.
So glad you could join us. Okay. Well, all right. I'm gonna upscale this one because if nothing else, I'm curious. Is she?
Pretty quick though.
Yeah. Oh no, that's beautiful. Oh, I like it. And you can take this into Photoshop and kind of give it like some grain and maybe desaturate it a little bit more, so it just looks like super creepy. I don't know. Maybe have add some stuff to it.
I like super
What fun with
creepy.
it. Super creepy. What would happen? So you can do this in Firefly, of course. This is no news to anybody. You guys all know this.
Mm-hmm.
You can change your aspect ratio. So I'm a big fan of landscape, being a video guy. I'm just or widescreen, even better. Let's do widescreen. I'm just curious, what would happen? Is it okay? And I know, blah blah, like I know. So different results. Interesting. This is kind of groovy. I don't know. So let's upscale. Which one should I upscale?
That looks cool.
Something's happening here. I can't quite figure it out.
Serious.
It is very mysterious. It's kind of freaking me out a little. And I'll go ahead and download that because I may have some fun with that. Oh,
Cool.
it's Beetlejuice. He's saying showtime.
That's right. Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times.
Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice?
Uh-oh.
Anyway. Juice Beetle. Okay. Anyway, yeah, pretty cool. And again, you can. I wonder. Is there a come down here? Color and tone. Yeah, black and white. Okay, one more. And should we change your camera angle or anything like that? Let's see. Let's just look at all of our. Oh no, Anissa, you did it!
Beetlejuice.
Oh no, she said it a third time. Yeah. You said it 3 times. So if you say it 3 times again, I think he goes back.
Gonna visit you.
Right.
Maybe this weekend.
Well, that'd be fine. I mean, we've got to clean house a little bit first, but I mean, we're not ready for company. Let's see here. There's some different cool art styles, but we're kind of nostalgic. Hey, maybe let's see what happens. Okay, we use black and white and nostalgic.
Give that a spin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably change the colors.
Oh, I love it. Sorry,
Comes in black and white or sepia tone.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's really looking creepy. Yeah, I like all these. I don't know. There's something about these old pictures, and then just people dressed in Victorian garb just makes it like really scary for some reason. It looks kind of like my grandma Kate's house. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Back before the incident. No, I don't know. All right. So yeah, let's upscale it. We'll upscale that. And then I don't know, maybe I'll post something online.
Nice. That looks good. Cool.
Yeah.
Shall
Anyway,
I
yes,
jump into Firefly?
you do whatever the heck you want. I think that'd be great.
Okay, so I'm back in Firefly. So I don't see Andrea watching, but just in case she watches the recording, I'm gonna have to do something cute. So
Oh, good, good, good. I was gonna say,
illustration of an adorable black cat peeking out of a pumpkin against a vibrant green background. Um,
um,
and then here you can see these are prompt suggestions pop up. I don't know why it says image for Halloween or Thanksgiving. That's kind of weird, Thanksgiving. But
yeah. Thanks.
first, I'll try this and then maybe try a prompt suggestion. So I just have it set to square aspect ratio. Maybe I'll make it as John did, like a widescreen, and then hit generate.
Andrea would appreciate that.
Yeah, so something adorable or cute for Andrea.
Yes.
There we go. These are pretty nice
Oh,
illustrations.
I can hear her now. I can hear her now.
Pretty good though, right? That's a nice illustration look. That one looks like the real. I like the brush strokes look on
Yeah.
the pumpkin. Yeah.
I
Cute.
kind of swirly. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's just too cute. Oh my gosh.
So
Little
download
kitty
all.
cat.
Which one do you like most, John?
I don't
One.
know. I like that one where he's kind of just peeking up over. It looks very kind of mischief. That one too. Kind of a
Which one?
little bit of mischief. The
The
either
second one, right?
one or oh yeah, that was.
First one or second one? The
I like
pumpkin's a bit abstract. It's like one eye,
right. The
one
pumpkin
smile.
is kind of the pumpkin's not quite right. But I mean, I
Still
don't
gonna
know.
submit it to gallery though.
Yeah, why not? There you go. Might see it next week, Halloween week.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, I should submit mine. I don't know. Should
Yeah,
I?
and these don't have the faces. These kind of it's as if he's eaten through the pumpkin to peer out.
Mm,
I think it's good to submit a couple from a series just to give you better chances to be showcased too.
yeah.
So submit those. That's cute. So I'll try another one, a cheerful skeleton image. Does that sound good? Cheerful skeleton for my next one?
Cheerful.
Yeah. So this time I'm going to have fun. I'm going to put in the prompt, cheerful skeleton holding a pumpkin.
Okay.
I'm going to also see what they have just with a golden pumpkin. So I'm going to choose their prompt suggestion about change it to golden pumpkin Halloween concept. And then I'm also going to go over to the left and then go through the different effects and themes. See what kind of fun ones might be. Maybe surrealism. And I'll try surrealism first, maybe add graphic next.
Yeah. Try it.
So hit generate for a cheerful skeleton holding a pumpkin and wearing a party hat, surrounded by colorful confetti in a whimsical setting with golden pumpkins Halloween concept.
Cool.
Oh, that's pretty good, huh?
It does. Oh yeah. There you go. He looks cheerful. He does look cheerful. Look who just joined us. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo yo. Let's go itch in the
Pretty
house.
fun, huh? So submit to gallery, bottom right.
Yeah.
And then let's see, submitting. Maybe I'll submit this one as well. Okay, cool. And then before I jump back, let you try.
Yeah.
Let's just, what was it? Oh, graphic. I wanted to click graphic as well.
Oh right. Yeah.
Same prompt, but hit generate.
I have yet to try that. This go around.
Yeah, there's so many different themes, you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's the thing about
Yeah, so
Firefly.
it is a bit more graphic, kind of like
I mean,
slight.
you could just like burn through your credits just
I
messing
know
around.
that's a good reminder to watch out, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, he
So,
does look cheerful.
yeah. So
He's
speaking
dead.
of which
Loving it.
when you're working in Firefly, you go to the top right to your profile, that's where you click. So you can see I have 1,258 credits still out of 1,350. And
Nice. I think I'm okay. I have 1,984.
nice.
So I hope, I don't know. I may burn through those this weekend.
Yeah, we got
Let's try it this way.
this for. So.
But like Michael
Maybe
said,
I'll bring some of mine into Express and type in Happy Halloween. You
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go.
know. Hi,
Yeah.
John. Shall I share
Okay.
your
Gonna
screen?
try it. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Let's try it. I got a new prompt that I've popped in here into the thing here. It's a skeleton pirate crew, a little something different, you know. So we tried that, and it's a crew of skeletons aboard a ghost ship, basically. All right, all right. Here we go. We're gonna generate, and I'm gonna stick with the widescreen. Oh, wow, that was fast. Because I'm in fast mode, so you know, fast mode. So as advertised, then we have yeah, that's
Cool.
skeleton crew. Wow, that's you know what? That's it's not bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's very
I like
cinematic, right?
the way they rendered that, and some depth of field and nice colors. Dang. Well, what would happen though if we did? Oh, we got an art or an auto. What if I did photo? Would that be weird? I don't know. Let's stick with art. Let's stick with art. I'm gonna try a different art style. Just see what happens there. I don't know. Let's see here. Bloop, 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 bloop. What should I use? Throw one out there. Synthesis, synthwave. That'd be weird. Hyper realistic. I like that you have that option.
Nice.
But I was looking for something kind of artistical, like an oil paint. Oh, here we go. Acrylic paint, maybe. Let's see what happens when we do acrylic paint. I don't know, man. I'm just trying stuff. And oh, we can bump up our visual intensity as well. You can also bump up the strength of the style intensity. I might just bump that if it'll let me. Oh, okay. So it's like middle, or there's okay. That's fine. So I'll bump it up. Visual intensity, I'll leave that. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again.
Cool.
I guess. And so yeah, so you get a little more painterly kind of a result here. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Oh, that okay. He's like a giant pirate. Oh, he's very scary. I don't think I'd want to talk to this guy in person. Like, there's one of your cheerful. I think he looks kind of happy. And these guys are just in the water here. So there's that. I don't know. I kind of like that. I don't know. I think we had better results just kind of with the default settings. But you never know. And I can turn off fast mode. Do you get different results if you turn off fast mode? I pose this question to the universe or to the Adobe gods. Takes a little longer, but do you get different results? I mean, you get, oh, well, I'd say you get noticeably different results right there. That's unexpected. Okay. So what if I just turn on auto again and put it back to default settings, turn off all that stuff I was doing. Turn off acrylic paint. Yeah, clear all. Let's clear all. All right, and now generate it again. And see what happens. Are we having fun yet? I hope we're having fun.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So different looking results from that. Really didn't change a whole lot. Photo. And maybe. All right. Everybody say bye to Sam. Sam's leaving. Bye, Sam.
Sam.
I have people coming and going at weird hours. It's just the way it is here around here.
It's a busy life.
These people that okay, yeah, I don't know, yeah, okay. You know what? Maybe that was a bad idea. What's this? I don't know.
Fun.
I don't know. All right, Andrew, save me. Your turn.
My turn.
Your turn. Hey, has everybody seen this? Okay, can I take this out? Oh,
Yeah, if it's getting warm too or something, right?
it's really itchy. Okay, here we go. You do your thing. I'm gonna just metamorphosize. There you go. Oh, oh, so much
Okay. So
better.
I wanted to remind everyone that if I go to, instead of just Firefly, if I go to Photoshop, so you can see my Photoshop, you can, of course, just create a new, where is it? 20. Yep.
Micah, you're a terrible person.
What do you say?
He was being mean.
Oh, he said, no, that's really scary. So yeah, so if you're in Photoshop, you can create right in there as well. So I just create a new document. And then once I do Command A, select all, you'll see there's generative fill where you can add with something. But if you go to either edit, generate image, or in my case, I added keyboard shortcut, Command G. So if I do Command G, then up comes this whole kind of window where I can post the prompt. And so the question with this one is to see if it'll let us use what might be technically copyrighted terms such as Dracula and Frankenstein. So modern reinterpretation of classic monsters like Dracula and Frankenstein mingling at a contemporary Halloween party. We choose art, and I'm going to hit generate and see if it lets me use those terms. But it'll be creating just like Firefly right in Photoshop 2025.
All right. Giggity.
Right. So it kind of disregarded, but I didn't get a warning. It just kind of chose similar monsters or zombies, monsters. These are pretty good. I like the lighting, the colors. Yeah. Look at that one.
Ah.
You think he's got enough teeth? He looks like he's got 3
Yeah, 4 out of 5 dentists survey. No, I don't know.
He's got a nice kind of glow to it, that green glow to it.
Oh yeah. Somebody let some bats in, It's just party's crazy.
The thing that I like to have fun with, and what I tend to do is I'll do a copy of that so that if I save this as a PSD, I can go back to the original 3 if I want to. But I'm going to stick in the first one. Yeah, right. Joe says Jen Phil doesn't like the word blood. You never know what it's going to be like, trigger it. So I made a copy, and then I'm just going to show what I tend to do. So I go to camera raw filter, then you give an image, and then for color, I can make it cooler or warmer. So I'm going to make it slightly cooler, and I'm going to bump up the vibrance and the saturation a little bit. And then when I go to light, I can play with the little exposure, give it some more contrast, pull down the highlights.
Yeah.
And,
camera raw filter.
The black's a little bit darker.
I love camera raw filters so much.
Yeah, it just has everything together. I like, I can just go from one panel to the next.
Yeah, and you're already in Photoshop.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to leave.
Yeah.
I can do a little sharpening. I did a little detail.
Yeah.
And then for color mixture, and then there's color grading. If I go to color grading,
right, I
can look at this and I can say, okay, so it looks like the darkest area is like a navy blue, but if I go to the shadows area, I can get a little bit of a magenta or purple. And so where it is at the end is like 100%. The further I take it to the middle, the less there is. So that's 0.
Right.
That's around 57. And that's, like 83. So maybe at 83, it gives a nice kind of magenta cast to the darks, the shadows. And then for the highlights, which it looks like is pretty much like the light blue, maybe just curious what happens if I click on the green.
Warm it. Yeah.
So yeah, so the green will kind of give it a little bit of a green cast, but I don't want to overtake it. So I
Right.
just move that circle towards the middle. So here's 0, and then pulling it back. This is around 46. It's a little bit of that. And when I hit OK, then there it is. And you'll see the smart filler. You can turn it on. So it shows you before and after what you did with Camera Raw. So it just gives a little bit of a oomph.
Yeah. And you can mask. You've got a mask in there too, so you can reveal or hide certain parts
That's
of
right.
the
We
image.
have a mask, so I could bring back some of the original and keep
It
some of
does.
the new.
Yeah.
And then also, I did notice it does keep, since it has that generative AI icon in the bottom right. I noticed in the taskbar here, it does keep all 3. So then if I go here, I think it does apply. Let me
The
just double
filter.
check. It does apply the Camera Raw to the
Mhm.
other ones. Yep. So it applies the same kind of options I chose and the color grading to the other variations. So this is nice. So if you look at like his shoulder area of the middle monster, it kind of brings out the details, the highlights more once I
Yeah.
turn on the Camera Raw filter.
That's really cool. And it looks kind of like an undead version of Don Draper from Mad Men.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's Don Draper as a zombie.
That's right. Making a martini. Joe has something. Yeah, I am. Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. It's a good point. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know you just have to find a workaround for that sometimes, and that's a tough one. Wish I had
Yeah,
a
but
good answer.
pretty cool, you know. You can turn on the filter for Camera Raw on and off.
Yeah,
And you get this nice, and I like the fact that you can save it so it affects all 3 images. So as long as I go and save this, you know, I'm just gonna say for today, I'm gonna call it ghouls. So as long as you save it as a PSD, you will have all the options of the 3 different variations.
right. Dennis weighs in and he said, "Yeah, that would be nice." And I do too, Dennis. Yeah, because otherwise you got to turn it, I guess, into a smart object, and then add a layer mask for that, right? I mean, that's kind of what I've been doing. So, but it would be nice. Yeah.
So we're about 8 minutes before the hour, but, John, do you wanna kinda
One
finish
more.
up and have some fun? Yeah? Add
Okay,
you to the stage?
man. I can't stop looking at my head now because I
You look
stop.
fine.
I,
Don't listen to Mika.
I, oh right. Oh my God, I'm traumatized.
I
Oh man, I love it. Okay, so this one's a zombie party, a zombie apocalypse party, and I guess we can go a number of ways with this, but there's really a zombie apocalypse. There's really no whimsical way to go about that, is there? So I'm just gonna put it in there, and I just thought, I don't know. I'm a big zombie movie fan. Dawn of the Dead is still like one of my
cool.
favorites. It's kind of weird, and I
Did you
loved
did you
28.
like the whole series Walking Dead?
I honestly I stopped after season 4.
I know it got redundant, right? So,
It kind of did for me. Now this is unexpected, and
it was
okay,
good. Colorful, huh?
yes, okay. So this is not terrible. And look at them. Oh, they're just tending to the garden instead of chasing after brains. Pumpkins, pumpkins. Kind of cool,
See, once
actually.
again, these would be great for, like, a background image for excuse me, Adobe Express. So you could bring in Adobe Express.
Right.
Mika
Okay.
says it's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more?
It's a dead man's party. Yeah. Oingo
Zombie
boingo.
farmers.
Okay, I kind of like this one. This one I kind of like the composition, but I mean his rib cage was kind of freaking me out. It looked more like a straw man or something. But that's good too. And you got some little bats and little sunset going on there too. So I like what they did with that. I was thinking it was going to be that they take on kind of a grim, sinister tone, but it
Here-
surprised
Here's a, here's a good idea for a prompt. I would save these first, download all.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Okay.
Joe says zombie on a in or on a Halloween dance party would be fun to see. Funny to see.
Oh, interesting. Zombie dance party. We can do that. I mean, why not? Um, okay, let's download. Oops. Oh, yeah, sure.
Zombie on a Halloween dance party. Or or just zombie Halloween dance.
Let's see. Now, I have one prompt here. So it's a monster masquerade ball. Let's just do a zombie dance party.
That's what I think, yeah.
So, and what should we add to this? Oh, here we go. We have some suggestions here. Young girl in costume. Nah.
I don't know
Black
if you need it.
with
Yeah.
venom. Surrounded by sweat.
I would
Beautiful
just do
blonde.
that.
Yeah, guy with monster face and vampire torso. That's weird. Okay, getting kind of
Just do
uh,
zombie dance party.
zombie dance party. Yeah, let's just kind of get a little weird there. So okay, zombie. It's a dead man's party. Wait, haven't heard one go boingo in a while. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, click on these for larger. These are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
man. So yeah,
Click the
yeah.
next.
Lollapalooza was really weird this year.
Cool.
There you go. Oh man, I love it. She's got some tattoo
Got
action
the
going on.
bones coming through.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a. All right, we got a
Couple
zombie
eyes.
rave going on here. What would happen? Okay, I'm going to switch it over to
Mika
photo.
says typical ravers.
I know, right? Just
Zombie.
party till you drop. I'm putting it on photo. I don't know, man. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, let's
Did you
see.
see what Mark said? Come to LA. It's the real life Walking Dead.
Well, that's in his neighborhood.
That's. I'm gonna stop right there. I don't know, man. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the art versions more, but that's actually pretty funny.
Weird.
It's pretty funny with the hands. It'll work, but the zombies, you can. Okay.
Yeah, now it looks like the Walking
Wait a minute. I
Dead.
think I know her. Wait a minute.
Right? It looks like scenes from the Walking Dead.
These
These
people in the
weird
back,
faces in the
background people.
background.
The
Yeah.
background people are
What?
really.
Go back to the last one too.
I don't
You look on the
know.
left side. It's like two girls
No,
with jeans and a t-shirt, but then
I
there's like
know.
their
But
body
then,
with the back view
but
underneath.
then her skirt is.
It's a
I
torso.
don't know. You have to do a little bit of a lot of a lot of painting and masking with that. There you go.
Looks like a grand old time.
Well, he looks like a friendly, like a kind of a hipster
Friendly
zombie.
zombie.
Yeah. Where's my caramel macchiato? Anyway, I think I like the art versions better. Those are more fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this guy here.
Yeah, those are good. You just download that whole series, nice and colorful.
Talking about this guy here. He's having a good time. Oh, this
I
guy.
can see you adding some pretty cool text to these, either in Illustrator or Express.
For sure, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that one too, actually. That's kind of funny. And yeah, I don't know. Not as much, but yeah, those are pretty great. So anyway, yeah.
Nice.
It's so much fun.
Cool.
We put all of our prompts in at the same time. I wonder what would happen.
So yeah, just a reminder to everyone, remember that the remove distractions was in Photoshop 2025.
Yeah.
Then the
And it
generative
is
workspace is if you go to Photoshop beta, and then Adobe Firefly for all the other fun where you can put in the prompts and different themes and stylization effects. And then wanted to give a shout out to me and John. So you can find John on Facebook at Pixelingo Media, right, John?
That's right.
The hat, keep it comfy. Or on Behance, behance.net, Pixelingo.
Needs updating. But yes.
Instagram.
That needs updating. I'm
Gotta get busy, dude.
I know. I am busy.
Well, with those. I know you're busy with work, but and then I will be posting the link to the recording on the various groups and on Facebook, but do consider subscribing for more Photoshop, Lightroom, or AI art, digital art focused live streams and tutorials on my YouTube at youtube.com/@DrewCav. That's youtube.com/DrewCav. Or you could go to YouTube and just search for Drew Cav on YouTube.
There he goes. All right.
Yeah. So I have to mute that for a second. And then come follow, like my digital artist Drew Cav page on Facebook. That's facebook.com/digital artist Drew. If you haven't already, come join the new Photoshop and Lightroom group, facebook.com/groups, Photoshop and Lightroom group. And you can also join the AI art and digital art group, facebook.com/groups, AI art, digital art. Pretty cool.
You can and should.
You can and should.
Yes.
I think the Photoshop and Lightroom group is either, was it 117,000, 113,000?
Is it really? I know it was getting on up there. After a while, I just kind of lost track. It's
I have
just
to take
it's
a
going on.
quick peep. 119,000 it just passed.
That gum.
119,000 for Photoshop and Lightroom, and
Yeah, wow.
60,000 for the AI art and digital art group. So
Not
do
too
consider
bad.
joining, and we'll see you there. So thank you so much, John. Have a wonderful
Here.
weekend. Have a great
you.
weekend, everybody. And good news, everybody. Keep
Yeah.
your eye on the top pinned post for the link to this recording. And also tomorrow, Saturday, keep your eye on the top pinned post, featured post, having a Halloween graphic design contest sponsored by BenQ, the wonderful company that makes these wonderful monitors for designers and Photoshop and Lightroom artists and retouchers. So
Yeah.
BenQ contest for graphic design, Halloween graphic design contest in the Photoshop and Lightroom group. I know Mika is a graphic designer as well, so don't forget to submit your entry. That'll be the top pin post. Enter your entries as a comment in that thread, and good luck, everybody. So
Yeah, I mean, for a BenQ monitor, yeah, pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know if I have a chance, but I want to enter just to, because
sure,
if you got a chance to win a BenQ monitor, that's worth trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BenQ.
Yeah, man. Good stuff.
In fact, it's going to be
that one right there.
Yep, that's the one. The Deeper Blacks BenQ PD3225U 4K Thunderbolt 3 monitor.
Woo! Woo!
Beautiful. Beautiful. 32-inch monitor. So.
Oh, sexy. I like it.
So you got to be in it to win it. So graphic design Halloween contest in the Photoshop and Lightroom group starts tomorrow. See you there.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. Thanks, everybody.
Man, thank you.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.